Two Georgia juvenile court judges on Monday told U.S. Senator Jon Ossoff that the head of the state's child welfare agency asked judges to violate state law by keeping some children inappropriately locked in juvenile detention centers. He and U.S. Senator Marsha Blackburn, a Tennessee Republican, started the inquiry in February after questions about breakdowns in Georgia's child welfare system, including a report by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Annual report says Maine's child welfare system needs improvement. Ossoff will be up for re-election in 2026, and the Republican camp could challenge him. Questions about the child welfare system could be a campaign issue. During that push, Brose told lawmakers that some juvenile judges were improperly placing children in state custody. The Canadian government has reportedly attempted to clarify its stance on a humanitarian truce in the Israel-Hamas war, just days after the country abstained from a United Nations resolution on the matter. Joly spoke out against the Hamas terrorist attacks, while also recognizing the situation that Palestinian civilians find themselves in. The humanitarian situation facing the Palestinian people, Palestinian women and children in particular, is dire. Like all states, of course Israel has a right to defend itself against terrorist attacks. Though Trudeau supported the idea of humanitarian pauses days earlier, Canada abstained from a vote before the UN General Assembly on Friday supporting an immediate, durable humanitarian truce. Abu Dokal, Wafa Abu Zayda and their one-year-old son, Yusuf, were visiting family in Gaza when Hamas launched its surprise attack against Israel on October 7. And presumably, this is the same town where the other hundreds of American citizens who wish to cross into Egypt are currently located. The State Department spokesperson said it is continuing to work on delivering additional aid to Gaza. Click here to get the Fox News app. My bottom line here is that an American is an American is an American, Nablisi said. And my ask is to the administration to prioritize and to put effort into securing the safe departure of these American citizens. Baseball, often referred to as America's pastime, has a history filled with iconic figures who left an indelible mark on the sport. Babe Ruth, often regarded as the greatest baseball player of all time, revolutionized the sport with power and charisma. Hank Aaron's incredible consistency and power at the plate made him one of the most prolific home run hitters in baseball history. His 10-won World Series championships while playing with the New York Yankees and his talent ensure that his name will be forever linked with baseball. Derek Jeter, the longtime New York Yankees shortstop, was known for his leadership, clutch performances and consistency. Tennessee Titans rookie quarterback Will Levis made his NFL debut on Sunday and wasted no time in making teams second-guess their decision to let him slide to the second round of the 2023 NFL Draft. "I've been dreaming of this moment as a kid my entire life," Levis said after the game. "Even to just touch the field in an NFL game, let alone get a win, is incredible." While things were looking brighter in Tennessee, the San Francisco 49ers continued to slide, losing their third straight to the Cincinnati Bengals. Here are this week's scores from around the league. However, the Cardinals would respond shortly after with a 9-play, 75-yard drive, and tight end Trey McBride would score a 17-yard touchdown. Then, the Cardinals did the unexpected and responded with a meaningless touchdown by Marquise Brown with just a little over a minute remaining. The Kansas City Chiefs were no kinder to sports bettors, suffering a 24-9 loss to the unsuspecting Denver Broncos. Click here to get the Fox News app. The Chiefs' loss was massive to break up the escalating parlay liability we had accumulated throughout the week, Morrow added. Sunday's game in Frankfurt is expected to be a close matchup, with the Chiefs currently favored by -2.5. Israel's military announced Tuesday that another 300 Hamas targets have been attacked in the Gaza Strip over the last day as troops on the ground conducted several battles with terrorist squads that fired anti-tank missiles or machine guns at the forces. Israel Defense Forces (IDF) spokesman Jonathan Conricus said the ongoing military activity in northern Gaza focuses on the center of gravity of Hamas. "We are attacking their infrastructure, and whenever there is any potent target that is related to Hamas, we strike it," he said. Live updates: Israel at war with Hamas. During the activities of the ground forces, the forces conducted several battles with terrorist squads that fired anti-tank missiles or machine guns at the forces, it continued. The forces eliminated terrorists and directed air forces in order to destroy terrorist targets and infrastructure in real time. As she continued publicly advocating for Israel, Miller allegedly left voicemails that included anti-Semitic comments and threats of violence against Rosen and her family, according to a complaint filed Wednesday. While the complaint does not name Rosen, her office confirmed the messages were directed at the senator. Later that day, Israel declared war on Hamas and began a series of airstrikes. More than 8,000 people have been killed in Gaza since the start of the war, according to the Gaza Health Ministry. Starting October 11, Rosen began to receive calls and expletive-filled voicemails from the same number, according to the complaint. Keller Williams Realty's listing for the San Jose house notes that the home, which is considered contaminated, still contains the inactive lab. Share this article. Share the previous owner of the house, 36-year-old Peter Karasev, was arrested in March on multiple charges related to the alleged meth lab. While searching Karasev's house, detectives discovered a meth lab and meth in the garage, according to a complaint the Santa Clara County District Attorney's Office filed against Karasev in March. Karasev told a detective that he used meth to replace Adderall because of an Adderall shortage, according to the complaint. The house, which has a pool, last sold for $1.51 million in March 2021, according to Redfin.